So we've all seen the new Black Ops 6 Cerberus logo, and when I first saw it, I thought that looks all too familiar. Have we seen this before? And after doing some research and digging, it turns out we may have seen this logo before, and possibly the faction. Now, as Matt Pat once said, this is just a theory. But let's dive right in. From what we've seen so far, the logo is representative of a group that is trying to spread the truth or whatever, the whole truth lies thing. And if we take a look at the logo, it's orange and has 3 Cerberus heads. Now, keep that image in mind while we go back to Black Ops 2 and go to multiplayer. And in the multiplayer menus in games, we'll find a faction called the ISA. Now look at their logo. Yes, it's only one dog head, not a triple Cerberus head, but still, it looks very familiar. Now if we dig into this a little deeper, the ISA, also known as the Intelligence Support Activity, were also known as Task Force Orange. Which, I mean, the whole Black Ops 6 theme, it's all orange, the Cerberus logo's orange. If that has any meaning, I don't know. But they were a special military unit within the US Army, and they were tasked with collecting actionable intelligence in advance of missions. Now the only time that this team is playable is within the Black Ops 2 multiplayer, though they are mentioned within different games' campaign. Like in old Modern Warfare 3, the ISA were mentioned in a cutscene prior to the beginning of the mission Scorched Earth, where ISA snipers were able to triangulate the location of Elena Vorshevsky, which led to a Delta Force rescue operation. They were mentioned twice in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, one being a quote from Cormac saying, "And in the last 10 days, ISA chatter has surged." And they are mentioned once in a briefing for the mission of Sentinel. In Modern Warfare, the Demon Dog Operator Sergeant Alexia Venezuela served in Task Force Orange, where she was deployed to Afghanistan in 2010. Long story short, she went on a rescue mission, and the person she was trying to rescue ended up being dead. And as a result, Alexia was demoted and discharged. And as for Black Ops 2, they only appear in multiplayer, but they appear to be wearing the same gear as David Mason and his team in the mission of Karma. In multiplayer, they faced the Yemeni militia in the maps of Meltdown, Overflow, Hydro, Yemen, Vertigo, Cove, and Dig. And they faced the Mercs in Plaza and Slums. So I found it really interesting that we haven't really seen this faction before, ever. They've only ever been mentioned in Call of Duty campaigns, and only playable in Black Ops 2's multiplayer, which doesn't really give us any lore or context. But with their similar logos, and with Adler going rogue or whatever, could it be out of the question that the ISA is linked somehow? I'm not sure. Let me know if I'm going crazy or whatever, guys. I just wanted to kind of piece that together and see if anyone has any information on that. Just theorizing here. Subscribe if you want more.